You spend over a decade in school. They teach you math, language, art, biology, and 20 other subjects, but they don't teach you how to become rich. And so, generation after generation, bad financial habits are passed down from parents to children. Today, we'll go over 9 of the most common habits that prevent people from becoming wealthy. The first habit on our list comes from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where the author divides people based on how they pay their bills. The first group, upon receiving their paycheck, pays rent, phone bills, credit cards, insurance, and taxes. Only after all of that, if there's any money left, do they pay themselves. The second group does the opposite. The first thing they do is take at least 10% of their earnings and save it. Then they figure out how to live on the remaining 90%. The first bad habit is paying yourself last. By doing this, you're not structuring your expenses properly, always leaving investments as the last priority. Prioritize your investments. Pay yourself first. Now, the second bad habit is getting into debt. Maybe one day you'll need to borrow money from the bank for an emergency, but be careful not to make it a habit. Instead of letting your money grow exponentially over time, debt interest works against you. The third bad habit is not having an emergency fund. Life is great when everything goes according to plan. We receive our paycheck and spend it all, doing what we enjoy most. However, as the saying goes, the devil is in the details. You could face an illness, your car might break down, or you might lose your job. And all of this could happen at the same time. So, having at least 6 months worth of living expenses saved in a secure investment protects you from these potential problems. Now, let's shift to positive plans. We tend to set our dreams in the future, imagining our successful business, our dream home, but we forget the other side of the coin, what our expenses are and will be. We don't think about it, but there's something called lifestyle inflation. The more we earn, the more we spend. When we earn even more, we spend even more. The fourth bad habit is not tracking your expenses. You need to plan so that your expenses don't eat up all your earnings, keeping you one step away from poverty. And related to the fourth habit, we move on to the fifth, which is having expensive hobbies. Many people love shopping. Whether it's a t-shirt or a yacht, we are bombarded by marketing encouraging us to buy more and more. There are highly skilled teams who know everything about consumer psychology and work to make you feel like you need to buy that product. It's genuinely alarming. One way to avoid this is to try to stay away from marketing channels like television and, if possible, block ads that pop up on YouTube, for example. Additionally, prioritize spending your money on experiences or education, as these will not only help you earn more money in the future, but also make you a better person. Now, if you want to improve your financial life, you basically have 2 options. You can save a lot of what you earn, or you can find ways to earn more money. The ideal approach is a combination of both strategies, but many people make the mistake of focusing solely on saving. You can spend less, get cash back on your card, and buy second-hand products, but there will always be a limit to how much you can save. On the other hand, there are various ways to earn more money, and the potential to increase your income is almost limitless. Try to maintain a balance between both strategies. This is how people get rich. Now let's move on to bad habit number 7, paying too much in taxes. We live in one of the most heavily taxed regions in the world, so I believe we all fall into this bad habit. But if you can, always look for ways to legally reduce your tax burden. For example, in some countries, selling a certain amount of stock per month is tax-free, but if you exceed that limit, you must pay a percentage of your earnings. In fixed income investments, the longer you keep your money invested, the fewer taxes you pay. It's frustrating to live in a country where you have to make these calculations, but it's necessary if you don't want to hand over even more of your money. The 8th bad habit is delaying investing. If you invest $25,000 at age 25 with a 1% monthly interest rate and wait until retirement at age 65, you'd have $3 million. If you start at 35, you'd have much less, $900,000. And if you only start at 45, you'd have just $270,000. This is the power of compound interest. And as you can see, the key exponential variable here, the one that can multiply your money, is simply time. The sooner you start investing, even in small amounts, the more you'll be working in your favor, making it easier to achieve financial freedom. And the final bad habit on the list is not caring about your finances. When you don't care about something, you don't put your best effort into it. If you've made it this far, I believe you don't have this bad habit. So keep seeking financial knowledge and turn what you've learned into action. I'll see you in the next video and be a better person.